So this is your boy Game Daniel, aka Big D, and we're back with another unboxing video, and I'm excited to open this one. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Go ahead and take our knife here. I'm a little concerned too because it's an awfully big box when it shouldn't be this big. So when I move the box, I can feel it moving around back and forth. So I'm hoping it's wrapped pretty good. PlayStation 5 Slim. So that's a typo. It's not a Slim. Spider-Man edition, 1 terabyte. So yeah, that's wrong. It is the original disc version of limited edition Spider-Man that only has 825 gigabytes. It's not the Slim, and it's not 1 terabyte. It was nice and bubble wrapped, so that is good news. They definitely did a typo though. It is not a Slim. I mean, I can tell you by the size of it, that is not a Slim. I don't even think they have a Spider-Man 2 edition PS5 Slim. But this is one of the very first. Oh, look at that! Wow, that is nice. And there we have it. So this was only the console only, and I got it for $400 in like new condition, fully tested, fully working. It's got a little bit of dust on it, but that's okay. I can clean all that up. So I don't know how long it's been sitting in the warehouse that I got it off of on eBay, but as you can see, it is the limited edition Spider-Man 2 PS5 disc version. And this is actually, I believe, the very first PS5 limited edition consoles. The only thing limited edition about it is just it has the Spider-Man logo with the red, which, by the way, is an amazing game. I played it, I beat it, love it so much I couldn't put it down. But it's supposed to represent Spider-Man 2 that came out, and this black is supposed to represent the symbiote, which is Venom. And you can see all black, and then it's starting to attach to the red, which is Spider-Man. Because, spoiler alert, the symbiote eventually attaches to Spider-Man. So you can see all black on this side with a Spider-Man logo. Okay, so that's supposed to represent the Venom side. And then over here is supposed to be Spider-Man side, but you can see Venom's trying to take over Spider-Man. So, yeah, that's the only thing limited edition about it, is just the design of it, really. I think it would have been cool. Someone mentioned if the lights would light up red, or if it made a certain sound like how Xbox does, like if it made a Spider-Man sound when you turn it on, that would be cool, but it don't. But I always wanted the Spider-Man version, so, and I got it. I mean, 400 is not bad. I mean, it's just a console. I don't have the controller. The controller looks the same. You know, you got the Venom with the going over the Spider-Man logo. We can see some dust build up. So this is actually my first disc version, because I have a PS5, but it is a digital version. I pre-ordered the digital version when it first came out, because it was the only one I could afford at the time. And PS5's been out for 4 years now, so I've had it for 4 years, my digital version. I have bought 4 PS5s within the 4 years. My first one, I bought it off of an eBay scammer. Long story short, I got scammed, never got it. So technically, I still bought it, I just never got it. Then the second one, I bought the second one, and then that is the one I have now, which is the digital version. And I've had it for 4 years. It's been working great. Really good. It's been good to me. And yeah. Then I went and bought a third one. I bought as for parts. Selling it right now if you guys are interested in buying it off of me. I'm only asking $250 for it. It turns on, but it don't stay on. So I couldn't figure out what's wrong with it. Usually I'm good with fixing with consoles and stuff, but it's my first time working on a PS5. I bought it 4 parts. I tried to fix it. I wasn't successful, so I'm selling it for $250 for whoever knows how to fix it or needs it for parts. So it's currently in this box right now. So it has a lot of cosmetic damage to it, but in the inside it looks like new. But like I said, it won't turn on. I mean, it turns on, but only for a second, and then it turns itself back off. I've checking the power supply. I'm checking loose wires with the fan. Any connection errors going on. I can't figure it out. So this is the one I'm selling, and it is a disc version. And then my fourth PS5 is the Spider-Man 2 limited edition PS5. Crazy. Within them 4 years, I bought in 4 PS5s. Only one of them worked, which was the digital version I have. And I've had it for 4 years since pre-order. So, yeah. Been wanting a disc version for a while now. Digital is good for people that don't have the room to collect physical copies or whatever. But what I love about version, like, I believe you can watch movies on it. But the reason why I want it is there's times when me and the wife wants to play a PS4 game, okay? And I have a PS4 Pro, and we like to play on the big TV together. But I have my PS4 Pro hooked up over here, which is hooked up to my monitor, okay? And there's times, you know, I can unhook this simply easy. We got Venom again. But I can unhook it and hook it up on this TV. But that gets kind of frustrating sometimes. You know, if we want to play a PS4 game that I have on disc, I have to unplug the PS5, plug in the PS4 just to play a PS4 game real quick that me and the wife want to get into. So that is one reason why I wanted a disc version PS5. The other reason is also when you have a disc version of a PS4, if you have a disc, you put it in the PS5, you also get the PS5 version for free as long as you have the PS4 version inside the console. And that you can't do with a digital PS5. So that was number 2 why I wanted a disc version PS5. And number 3, I can watch movies on it or play PS4, 5, some really dirt cheap games on eBay, disc PS5 games. So there might be some deals I might find on eBay for disc, and I can't get it because I have a digital version. But now I don't have to worry about that. I have a disc version now. Alright, so back to the PS5. Let's go ahead and look at it real quick. So we have some dust buildup. Not too bad. I mean, nothing like this one. When this one arrived, it's got marks all over it. I don't even know how you get marks like that on your system. I don't even know how you even begin to let your system get that bad. It's also chipped. Where is it? Right there. Yeah. One of the panels is chipped. We got more scuff marks on it. And this one was pretty dirty too. So I did clean this one. But this one's in pretty, like I said, the outside is pretty bad shape. Thankfully, the inside is good. It just powers on for 1 second and turns back off. At least this one literally looks like new, okay? It didn't come with the stand, but thankfully I have an extra stand from this one that I'm going to use. So I'm going to use some parts from this to use on this. So I definitely have the stand for this. But yeah, it looks nice. Really nice. I do like the cover that I have on my digital PS5 as well. And it's right here. This is the decal on my digital version. Yepers. I'm currently making a video right now, Spider-Man 2, that I recorded. Alright guys, enough talk. Let's go ahead and take these panels off. I'm going to be extra careful this time. When I first, digital PS5 as I showed you, when I first took off the panels, I kind of scratched it in the inside. It's really not hard. All you got to do is pick off the little corner and just move it a little bit. Me, I didn't know you had to pick that corner, and I kind of forced it, so it scratched the inside. Let me show you a really good example on this one, because somebody else did the same thing to this one pretty bad. Actually, but this one's a lot worse. These clips can scratch your console, and whoever owned this one broke the clips. Well, right here is a good example. See how it put all these scratches on it. So yeah, if you're not careful taking them panels off, you can really scratch it, and it just makes it look terrible. Someone also bent the fan grill. I had to rebend that back. It's, yeah, like I said, cosmetically this thing's not in good shape. Off the panels, they look pretty good. We got some dust buildup, maybe some hair right here. That's normal though. That can be easily cleaned. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Limited edition is just the panels. You can buy these panels separate too. So you don't have to go out and get another system. You can just buy the panels separate if you still want these panels. But this is the console. It actually looks really nice. Description, like new. Fans even look really clean. Look at that. I don't see a single dust buildup in the fans, so that's really good. So my guess is the reason why it's got dust buildup on the outside, it probably just sat in their warehouse for a while. So that's what I'm assuming, because the fan looks fairly clean. No scratch marks. That's awesome. Even in the inside, everything looks very clean. I don't know if this console's even been ran before. Maybe it's been ran enough to test it, but yeah, there's just a little bit of dust on the panels. So that's honestly not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. $400 got me pretty much like new limited edition PS5. It hasn't been opened. It still has the warranty sticker on it, so that's good. Alright, so I gave it a nice clean. You can see the attention to details. We have PlayStation buttons right there. We look closely. They all have them little PlayStation symbols. You can see them as I zoom up. Before I turn it on, I'm going to see if it has any M.2 SSD in it. Probably not, but you never know. But I do have one that I'm going to take from my digital and put it in here, so that way I have more memory and I still have my games and save data. So as I expected, there is nothing in here. I don't know why that's in there, but that kind of looks like freaking cockroach. Concerned, I'm hoping this thing wasn't cockroach infested, but it looks like it was, because look, we even got poop on this. But it looks clean in the inside, so maybe it's been cleaned before. And I hate dealing with cockroach infested. These eBay sellers, sometimes when they sell these consoles, they don't tell you about that. But I mean, as far condition wise, if this was cockroach infested, it's a pretty damn clean one, that's for sure. I've cleaned pretty nasty cockroach infested, such as PS4, 360. Yeah. So this is the stand I'm going to be using. Okay. And this is actually one of the newer versions. They actually made two different models of the disc versions. This model has, and how you know, this model has a stand that looks like this, and it has a screw. When you turn this, it has a screw like this that pretty much has grooves on the side that you can finger tight. So my first model, my digital version, the Model 1, and that was the console I pre-ordered. So it was the very first launch PS5. It has a stand like that, but the stand don't pop out like that. It don't pop out, it don't move like that. See that little piece right there? It just lays flat. Where this one, when you turn it, it picks itself up. Also, The launch version don't have a finger tighten screw. It didn't have grooves on it where you could finger tighten it. You actually have to get a straight screwdriver to screw it in there. That's what I like about that. That got a little annoying sometimes when I had to clean my console. I had to actually get a little screwdriver and unscrew it. This one I can finger tighten like that, and actually it fits on there a lot better than the other model. And I'm screw and finger it tighten in there, and boom, just like that. Like, so yeah. And I cleaned up some of the dust on it. It is actually shining, very glossy. It's got a little scratch right there, but that's not too bad. I'm probably going to put some decals on this to protect this gloss, because gloss does tend to scratch a lot easier. A decal on it, kind of like how I did my digital version, and you know, hide that gloss so it would protect it more. And there too, see if we got a free game. All right, let's power it on. Yeah. Nice. A repair on it, so it's actually been not turned off properly. So it's switching back blue again. And there we go. I don't know if it is factory reset. We'll see. Yep. Oh, hold up. I want to see that boot up one more time. I got to have the stereo on for that. I love about the PS5. When I remember when I first got my digital, plugged it in, booted it up, oh my god, it was like the most satisfying sound. The PS5 has a unique sound when it's first being booted up. Like when it's factory resetted and everything. It makes a special sound when it's being booted up. So I have to turn it off and turn it back on just to hear that sound again, because oh my god, it's so good. Go ahead and power it down properly and let it shut down. That actually looks so much better with the lighting, with the black. Oh my god, that looks so much better. But let's go ahead and listen to the unique boot up sound. Oh, that's so nice. All right, let's go ahead and plug in the controller. It come with a controller, but I do have 2 extra controllers, so. And here's my DualSense controller. It has the same sticker as my digital PS5 does. It's got Venom on this side, and then it's got Carnage on the other side. This PS5 didn't come with anything, no cords,
Connect your controller to the console with the USB cable and press the PS button.
Oh, okay, you're gonna start talking to me now. Okay, it's gonna do different language. Didn't come with any wires or nothing. The $400 just for the console itself. All right, we're connected. Boom. And we'll turn that off too. I'm gonna turn off the screen reader. All right, hook up the internet. I know, even though I already own a PS5, it feels so nice starting off fresh with it just feels like I have another new console. I mean, it technically is new because now I can be able to finally play disc, so I still have that new feel, like this feels fresh. It's nice seeing that boot up screen again, setting everything back up. Thankfully, you have the option through the cloud. I can download all my saved data through the cloud. So all I gotta do is just go on my digital PS5, upload it through the cloud on PlayStation Plus, get on here, and just download it onto this one. But it feels so nice having it feels fresh. So now when I look at my PS5, it's got this nice Spider-Man with the symbiote trying to get the Spider-Man, and it's the black works so well with the lighting. Like that light just looks so much better in the black. Like you could see it just looks so much better. Oh man. Things that count. It's the little things. Is something new. Okay? I don't have this option on the digital version, so it never tells you this on the digital version, but it's saying if you have a game disc, insert it now and we'll install it while you continue with setup. So let's go ahead and install a disc. The way they designed the disc drive on the PS5 here, I believe we put it in, the label's got to be facing this way, I believe, or is it this way? I can't remember, but I know if you have it laying on its side, the disc is like, it almost looks like it's going in upside down. And there's so many people on YouTube made that mistake. I probably would have too when I first got it, honestly, because it's just common sense. You think the disc would go in. But yeah, they designed the PS5 where the disc drive kind of goes in weird. Alright, so what game do I want to put in so I can get my free PS5 version? Which game? So wondering, Daniel, you have a PS5 case right there. Actually, yes, it's just a case, but I only bought it because it is a custom-made Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's not even the cover art for the Miles Morales game. So this is custom-made by this guy right here. So that was the only reason why I bought this case, to be honest. So it's just an empty case. I do have my Spider-Man 2 digital code in here. So yeah. I'm looking for a game that has a free PS5 version. Actually, this game right here has also includes a digital voucher for 2K 2022 Standard Edition for PS5. Okay, that came with a digital version. Bug Snacks. I absolutely love this game. This was actually an exclusive PlayStation 5 game. Well, actually just exclusive PlayStation game when this came out. This game came out for launch for PS5. But if you have the PS4 version, we can get the PS5 version for free. So, yep, that is the game I'm going to put in. I love this game so much, I platinum it. All right, came with stickers, and it actually came with a man used it. All right, let's go ahead and put in our PS4 version of Bug Snacks and get our free PS5 version. And this is why, one of the reasons why I wanted the disc version PS5. All right, so does it go in this way? See, I would think it would go in like this, but I'm pretty sure that is backwards. I think it goes in like this way. Hold on, let's make sure we don't have a disc in there first. Okay. They don't have a disc in there. I think it goes in that way. All right. Yep, I think it's right. I can hear it spinning up. So it's asking me for power rest mode, optimize experience, low power use. I'd rather use low power use, but what's this? Always apply the latest updates. Be sure to save your game as it could close during an update. Turns on remotely when you connect using a PlayStation app. Charges controllers at the rest mode. And consumes more power. Low power is kind of like Xbox in a way. Consumes less power with some features disabled. Doesn't apply updates. They'll download and install when the console is on. Doesn't charge controllers. Ugh. I kind of like that. Yeah, I'm hoping it don't use that much power. Or we can do custom. Yeah, we can customize it. But we'll mess with that later. We'll pick with this one for now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and sign into my account. Boom. And they also finally have a new where you can require password login. I'll leave all that off because it's literally just me and the wife here. So, and she don't get on my stuff unless I give her permission. Console sharing offline. You already have another PS5. with console sharing and offline enabled. Do you want to enable console sharing and offline on this PS5? If you do, anyone who uses this PS5 will be able to play your games and media even when the console is offline. The cons, yeah, we'll turn it on because this is going to be my new primary PS5, so we'll enable it. So it detected I had another PS5. Transfer data from another console. If you already have a PS4 or another PS5, you can transfer your data by transferring data. Won't remove it from your other console. Data stored USB won't be transferred. That's fine. I that's L'Oreal fine. Honestly, I have a M.2 that I can just put in the console, and I have a USB extended storage that I can just plug in. So we'll do this later. Oh, welcome to PlayStation 5. That is such a nice welcoming. Oh, what's this? What? So someone actually tested out a game in here, didn't let it copy all the way, and it was Gundam Breaker 3. Okay. So yeah, they never let it finished. But I'm assuming whoever had this system, that was one of the games they tested. So we'll just delete that. Hit copy. You can hear it speeding. It's honestly not that loud though. All the vents is breathing. Very nice. Very smooth. Copying my PS5 version of Bugsnax. Well, actually, it's copying the PS4 version. So how do we get the PS5 version? Maybe go view to product. So it is a $24.99 game. Oh yeah, it says right here, PS5. All I gotta do is just hit download. Boom. Have it, guys. There we have it. Got my Venom and Carnage, Spider-Man. So that fits so well with this console. Yep, so there it is. PS5 version and PS4 version. I went ahead and deleted everything off just to show you the storage that is on this. And the storage, I don't know why that guy had it listed as slim, but that is obviously not a PS5 Slim. And also, it is not a 1 terabyte, so whoever tested it was wrong. But this console comes with 825 gigabytes, I believe. After the system update, you have 659 gigabytes of free space left. So, yeah. The information was wrong, but it's okay because this is the one I originally wanted anyway. This is the limited edition Spider-Man 2 that I wanted. So, and it's the very first PS5 that's limited edition. I mean, there's nothing really limited about it other than the looks. And like I said, you can buy these panels separate. Let's try out Borderlands 3. I know there's a PS5 version of that. I am not used to that. Shows a disc icon. Boom. You can continue playing your game using your saved data through the cloud. So we highlight it. We can copy the PS4 version, but now we want the PS5 version. So, boom. Since we have the disc in, PS5, that is a $60 game. Download. And we got the PS5 version just like that for free. Okay, my Resident Evil 7 disc from PS4. absolutely love this game, especially in PlayStation VR. And I put it in the PS5, and there is actually a PS5 version of this game now. Free PS5 upgrade. I can copy the PS4 disc if I want, or I can just go over here, hit on this, and boom. As long as I have the disc inside the console, I can get the PS5 version for free. And right there, $0. Hell yeah. I wonder, since this is the PS5 version, I wonder if I can play this in the PSVR 2 VR headset. That would be so awesome. I would totally replay this. I replay this game almost every year. It's just so good. When you have the PS4 version and there is a free upgrade, you can get the free upgrade for free as long as you have the disc inside the console. And that is one big reason why I wanted a disc version compared to the digital. You can't do that on a digital. Like a couple games that would let you get the digital copy. And I do own all the DLCs for this, so I guess you have to go to upgrade version. So I'm gonna download the upgraded DLCs. But yeah, I'm getting all this stuff for free. The digital version for 4 years and couldn't do that option, and now I finally can. Guys, this video is long enough. I thank you for sticking around and watching the video to the end. I'm very grateful for having these 3 consoles in my possession. These 2 are the working ones. This is the broken one. Again, I am selling for $250. If any of y'all are interested, let me know in the comments. It powers on for like a second and turns back off. I've tested it, tried to fix it, nothing. So if you guys are interested in this one, I am currently selling that one. This one was my very first PS5, and as you can see, it's the digital version, like I was telling you. And I have the Venom decal on the side of it here. And that decal keeps this system so clean. So when I finally peel this off, this console is going to look just as new as again. I'm not selling my digital version. I am actually giving it away to my good best friend, Galen, who's helped me out in so many ways. A lot of times where he's lended us money to help us keep our bills paid. There was times I've had electric almost shut off on us, car payment not paid on time, because I just wasn't making enough money to pay all these bills that were slamming us. And winter was the worst for that, with winter going on and more heat, which means more electric. I was struggling. I only work a part-time job, and I was only working 10 hours a whole week. That was my pay. 10 hours a week. So I was barely making anything keep up. And Galen, as a good friend he was, let us borrow money to pay our bills and keep up with our bills. So I went and got me a disc version PS5 so I can go ahead and pay him back by giving him my digital version PS5, which is in really good condition. And I know he's been wanting to save up for a while, and bills ain't helping him either. So it's been setting him back to save up on a PS5. So I figured, why not just give him a PS5? And I'm giving him the wires and all that. I'm giving him a controller to go with it. So he's gonna be really happy. I'm definitely gonna take my Carnage and Venom decals off at least, and I'm gonna factory reset it. I want to make sure I get all my saved data and everything off of it first before I factory reset it. But yeah, this one I'm not selling. I'm giving it away to a good friend who's helped me out in the long run. So Galen, I appreciate you, bro. If you're watching this video, this is gonna be yours now. And then, I got, this is going to be my new one now. This is going to be my primary one. So my limited edition Spider-Man 2. And again, this one I'm selling. But look at the difference, though. You can see the difference. Like, I always like the way the digital version looks because it just goes straight down. It don't have this straight down and then it has this curve. But we got to have this curve for the disc. But it is what it is. Guys, I'm out this thing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This video is long enough.